So for today's video I decided to change quite a bit. I actually decided to move the camera and I've decided to change my hair quite a bit. I'm actually kind of digging it, to be honest. I don't know, it's just something I've just wanted to do. I'm alright with it. I don't know, I didn't think I'd like it, but I kind of do, so that's alright, isn't it? So do you remember when you were younger and you're always saying, I can't wait to be an adult? I was actually kind of thinking about it the other day because I used to say that quite a lot, you know, I couldn't wait to be able to do some of the things that I couldn't do when I was younger, either because I wasn't legal to do it or just because it'd be a more better experience when I'm older. When you're a kid, you don't really think things through. You just kind of do because you find them fun and you don't really care about the consequences. You might consider the consequences, but they're not necessarily the biggest part to impact what you're going to be doing. And I was actually thinking about it, and I've probably done some stupid things as a kid, or just when I was a bit younger, or as a teenager. Now that I look back at them now, I would never really do anything like that. But because you experience more things, you end up just like gaining more knowledge. If you're adventurous whilst you were younger, you probably ended up hurting yourself every so often. And now that you do it, you're precautious of those things because they've happened before, and I've seen people do them before. I've probably hurt myself, injured myself plenty of times. I mean, the first time I rode a bike, I was actually going downhill and I had never used stabilisers before. I was literally just thrown into the deep end of just riding a bike as a bike is. And as I was going down the hill, I fell off my bike. I don't know what kind of damage I caused to myself. I caused quite a bit. I can't actually remember it. But it always makes me think about that very situation that I was in whenever I ride a bike. I don't exactly have a bike now, but whenever I see someone on a bike, I kind of think about that thing. But if I never experienced that and I got on a bike now, because I actually do know people who don't know how to ride bikes, which kind of like blew my mind a bit. I thought everyone had a bike when they were a kid. I thought that was kind of the norm, because I did. I had mountain bikes and BMXs and everything, until one of them was fucking stolen. When you're an adult or when you're older, you become more mature. I'm not exactly the most mature person. I can have a good laugh. I can tell fart jokes and shit jokes, literally shit jokes as well. Ever since I started college and ever since leaving college, I noticed like a very drastic change in my personality, and it was my maturity. I've grown up a bit, you know, I've kind of done less stupid things, and that's kind of sad because I want to do stupid things because them are the things that have the best memories, them are the things that are the most fun. When you become an adult or when you're older, you have new responsibilities. So for instance, money responsibilities. You don't just have pocket money, you have your own money to look after. So even if it's from like a birthday or something, you've still got to look after that money, because usually you get presents for your birthday, but now I prefer money because I'm able to buy some of the things that I want, and I'm able to put money that I've saved up towards something that I want to buy, basically. And these newfound responsibilities could contain cooking, locking the door when you go out, I guess, because that's a responsible thing to do. These are the kind of responsibilities that I really didn't have to worry about when I was younger. Like, my mum would probably sort them out, but now those responsibilities have been handed down to me. And it's something you have to be careful with, especially with money, because money comes and goes, but don't waste it on stupid things, because people still do that. And I've done it in the past, but I was actually quite responsible with money, so good little Dan, you did well. When you go past the age of 16, you are kind of getting into the adult territory. So this is probably in your last year of school, and this is where you're going to be going to college, you're going to be doing all sorts of other things, and it brings on legalization. At the age of like 18, people are allowed to drink and start driving at the age of 16. These things are like newfound and they can be quite daunting, but people just rush straight into them. Drinking especially with the youth, especially with young people just kind of jump straight into it, and I don't blame them. See, at the age of 18, I actually have a provisional driving licence, and that's kind of something that scares me. I'm a good driver now. I don't actually have a full driving licence just yet, not far from, but it's still kind of scary to see that there's people that are even younger than me who have one of these fellas. But it's kind of scary that these things even come around at this kind of age, because some people just aren't mature enough to be able to be on the road, and that's why there's some young accidents going on. Something that I've only recently thought about is money is really easy to get. I have near enough a full-time job. It's kind of full-time, part-time kind of thing, but it's reliable. I'm still getting a good income every week, and that's wonderful for me. The thing I don't have is time. When you're a child or when you're younger, it's swapped. You don't have much money, but you have a lot of time. You have a lot of free time. This is where the stupidity comes in, because you can literally do whatever the fuck you want. Unless it's against the law. There are things that people do that are against the laws because, you know, people are bored, I guess. They just got more time. Whereas me, I still have quite a lot of time on my hands. But I also have money as well. So I'm not spending time doing stupid things that could affect me earning money, I guess. Now, this is something that probably will be quite punchy at some people. There's some really easy options in life. As soon as you leave school, you can either go and get a job, you can go to uni, or you can go to college. These are incredibly easy options. Sometimes you're not able to get into your favourite college or uni, but usually you're just able to get into somewhere at least. This shouldn't be the option for everyone, because people just have this mindset that they're not really going to get that far in life and they're not doing the stuff that they want to do in reality. And they just go into work and just go to college for all the wrong reasons. You know, it's not like people think about it. That's kind of ironic, because I go to work and I've been to college and I've obviously been to school, but I'm not actually thinking about uni. Crazy enough, I know. I'm still deciding on what I want to do, but the easy options are always like college and university and all that, because it's the next step. It's not usually the right step for people, but it's just a step that for some reason everybody likes to take. Not everybody, but you get the idea. The thing about being an adult is you get a whole lot more opportunities. So you get opportunities to experience life in a different light, I guess. You get to actually do like a whole lot more that you wouldn't have been able to do when you were younger. So you get to travel more, you get to earn more money, you get all sorts of other benefits, really. But these are the opportunities that you really need to think about deeply, because they could be actually life-changing. So yeah, I thought I'd actually just do a quick video, because I haven't done a video in a little while, and I'm literally just about to head off to work. Pain in the bum, and it's also kind of ironic that I happen to speak about work and everything like that. Hope you have a good day, and don't do anything stupid, or don't do anything that I wouldn't do, or would do. I can't remember, I gotta go.